Alrighty then, what's going on everybody? It is Chimps here. Welcome back to League of Legends today, playing Singe in the top lane. I'm up against a Cho'Gath. You notice how I'm doing this in the spectator client? I'm doing this because basically this game is a great game for just in-depth analysis, so I thought I would do it this way, because it allows me to pause and slow down and go back and show you other things. And is Beekeeper Singe's Poison Trail purple in colorblind mode? That's fucking hilarious. Okay. So yeah, we're starting off here going for an early proxy. So basically, okay, Cho'Gath is here. I'm actually going to do something pretty sneaky. So, what basically happened here is he probably was looking over here or something, or like around the map while walking to his destination. So he actually walked past me. Let's whoops, no. So I don't use this client much, but okay. Oh, so he actually just straight up walked past me, but it seems like his team did ping me out here. He didn't even notice me, and I was hoping that no one noticed me here. So I was trying to get in position over here to maybe go for a proxy, but you're gonna see what happens. So yeah, I decided to proxy this game because I don't need a proxy, but it's always good to do. You can get perfect CS. And also, Shyvana and Cho'Gath, they're not really the biggest threats to a proxy. Shyvana, no gap closers. You can see her coming from a mile away on a ward. She can't hop over walls or anything, so yeah, it's not too difficult to do, and I do want to go for it. But of course, if it's too difficult, there's no desperate need for it. So if Cho'Gath denies it hard, I won't even bother. But yeah, his team has pinged me out here. Someone was paying attention. I see it coming, so I'm just going to walk away. Get some poison down if he wants to run through it. But what I'm actually going to do is... It is this game, right? Oh, no. I'm not going to proxy this game. Basically, I still want to try and go for the proxy, but he's blocking it really hard, and Rek'Sai also wants a leash. So, normally I wouldn't leash for the jungler because I'll be proxying, but in this case, since it's being denied anyways, I'm going to go for a proxy. What happened in another game was... Someone spotted me here, and then I hopped over the wall with this, and I managed to get around and get proxy anyways, which was pretty funny. But yeah, here I'm just going to help Rek'Sai out. Leash this for her a little bit. Nope, stay on... Oop, I hate how you have to do this. Stay on Singe. So yeah, I'm just going to leash Rek'Sai here, help her out a little bit. So, the Cho'Gath matchup. This is a very easy matchup for Singe. Well, it's not like... It's not brain dead easy, but it's very easy. Cho'Gath is a big, fat tank. He doesn't do all that much damage, and he cannot really stop you from being singed. Singe is weak early game because there are champions that stop him from being him. There are things like, you know, Teemo, Nah, Jace. They just poke you out of lane and make it so that you can't farm, and you just can't really do anything. Cho'Gath can't do that, really. He's just fat. He's big and fat. And yeah, he does damage later on when he gets his items, but he can't really catch you. And he's just not too big of a threat to Singe. This is why Singe thrives in a tank meta. This is why his win rate is so high right now. He loves matchups like Cho'Gath, Maokai, Malphite. Just don't do anything to him. They scale on farm, sure, but Singe scales harder on farm than they do. He's more relevant in the mid game, and he just does more, and they can't stop him from doing it. So, here I'm going to try and sort of freeze the wave a little bit in front of my tower. What I want to do is I want Cho'Gath to basically come try and get CS, and then I can fling him into the tower, basically. But he's going to walk away into the jungle and do... I think he just hits the Blast Flower for some reason. I don't know why. But okay. So, I'm not actually going to... no, I think I am going to be able to land a fling onto him under tower here, but that's what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, I do get a fling on him there. So, what I'm trying to do here is just try and get an early kill on him, and I'm going to manage to... I have to blow... Yeah, I have to blow Ghost. And something fucks up there. Yeah, what happened there was I actually auto-attacked a creep, and it meant, you know, I had to wait for my auto-attack to come back up, and he was able to flash before I got that. If I managed to get that auto attack, he probably would have died. But yeah, that is unfortunate. But yeah, nice try there. What I basically tried to do was, yep. And I did it. I flung him under tower. He took a tower shot. I said, right, I can kill him, pop Ghost, and just go for it. And Ghost for Flash, completely worth. Flash, much higher cooldown than Ghost. And I'm telling my team that his cooldown for his Flash is down. And that is going to help a bit later on. So... when I'm running back to lane, I'm not going to teleport back to lane. One thing I notice a lot of players do is they they misuse their teleport. There is no need to teleport back to lane here. I'm going to get here in time. I'm somebody who I hold on to my I'm very fucking stingy with my teleport. Because teleport is the most powerful summoner spell in the game. Now, I want to talk about that. Teleport, a lot of people say, oh wait, Chimso, teleport's not the most powerful summoner spell in the game. Flash is the most powerful summoner spell in the game. No, Flash is not the most powerful summoner spell in the game. It is the most useful summoner spell in the game. Flash is just incredibly useful because it is just applicable in so many situations. It can be used to advance, it can be used to retreat, it can be used to secure kills, it can be used to escape death. It can be used for a lot of things. Teleport is mostly just used to aid in rotations and to be able to split push effectively. However, you know, Flash will take me from here to here. Teleport will take me from here to here. That's the difference between those two summoner spells. Now, Flash is more useful, it is more generally applicable in most situations, but Teleport is incredibly powerful, and it has the same cooldown as Flash, so you don't want to misuse it. So yeah, I'm not going to use the get. I didn't need to use it. See, I'm right back in lane here, and I'm right back to farming normally. I might actually use colorblind mode now when I play Beekeeper Singe, because that purple poison trail is really sexy. I'm going to try to go for him here, but yeah, I can't really do much. And I've already started pushing the wave in, so I'm just going to have to push it into his tower, unfortunately. Now, his flash is down. What I'm really hoping for is a gank. So I wouldn't mind freezing into his tower, but I'm going to push it in because he's obviously recalled at this point. So I'm going to push it into his tower and just try and deny him some CS. He's probably going to teleport back in. Looks like he's waiting on an item. What is he waiting on? Ruby Crystal. Okay, so first of all, this Cho'Gath, smart, going for early MR. I played against a Cho'Gath a game before that rushed Righteous Glory and didn't get any MR against me in a ranked game. This is a ranked game as well, by the way, Plat 3. And yeah, I just dumped that guy because I just attacked him over and over again and he couldn't do anything. But now, here we're going to see something. This is a very important thing to note when you're playing Proxy Singe. Look at where this Cho'Gath is. So this Cho'Gath has a lot of sustain. He can quite easily tank waves. He doesn't need to force them on the tower because he can just sustain with his passive. So if you're Cho'Gath, why would you farm the wave here? Why would you farm? There is literally no reason to farm the wave in the middle of the lane. What he should do is he should farm the wave right here. He should stop the minions just outside the range of his tower. And he should farm them here. Because that way, if anyone comes for him, he can just run back on the tower. He's safe. Here, though, if anyone comes for him, he has to run all the way back here. Now, maybe, oh, you know, Rek'Sai, you know, she probably can't kill a Cho'Gath before he can run back. But Twisted Fate? If you're here, Twisted Fate can teleport in, Rek'Sai can come in, and they can kill you. And that is actually going to happen later on. So, big tip. And also, this is a thing to notice when you're playing Singe. A lot of the time, laners just be like, oh, Singe, he's doing that proxy thing. He's going to be here. They always expect you to be here. Same thing with mid laners, which is why ganking mid laners is so effective. They forget that you're here. So, let's say, you know, this guy was over here on a 3rd HP, and I'm proxying. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to gank him with my ult up, and I'm going to kill him while he's on a 3rd HP. So, keep in mind opponents that actually do that, because it's not a smart thing to do. There's no reason to farm the wave here. It's just as effective farming it right here. Obviously, you don't want to take it under tower, if you can tank the wave like Cho'Gath can with his passive, but do it here, not here. Little tip if you're ever up against Proxy Singed. So, me, I'm just proxying right now. I'm feeling fairly safe. I have my ghost up now. Oh wait, no, maybe I don't. I'm gonna check, because there's a replay bug with this stuff that is a bit annoying. So no, I don't actually have my ghost up, but it's pretty close to being up. And I'm not really scared of Shyvana Cho'Gath. They don't really have all that much damage early on. Cho'Gath has gone for tank. Now, don't underestimate Cho'Gath's ability to lock you down, but like Shyvana just can't do enough damage to me early to be that much of a threat. And oh, whose ward is that? Oh, it's an ally's ward. I popped the ward. I've got good vision here, and I'm going to be 6 very soon. Yeah, right after this wave, I'm going to be 6. So, I'm in a very good position. There's no reason for me to be in lane against Cho'Gath. Some people you don't want to always proxy because you're like, oh, I can kill them. Why proxy them when I can just freeze the wave in front of my tower and starve them of CS, make them come up here and have to fling them on the tower? But in this case, I'm, you know, Cho'Gath, once again, being smart. He is building Emma. So my chance of killing him, not that good. Now, maybe I could still do it. Sure, freezing in front of the tower wouldn't be a bad idea here. But it's also just fine to get perfect CS. I scale better than Cho'Gath on farm, so I'm not worried about that. Looks like he is... No, he's going for the plant. Okay. So, what am I going to do here? Oh, yeah, I'm going to run here and just... I didn't know where he went, so I just thought I'm going to... If he recalled, I wanted to... Yeah, so basically I thought he'd recalled, so I went to try and get some hits on the tower. But he's back, so whatever. Right back into proxying. The mid lane is doing okay. I am trying to look for a gank on the mid lane here because you really don't want to just be standing around... Oh, okay, sorry about that. So yeah, there's no point just sitting here doing nothing. You always want to try and look for a gank on the mid lane. Or, you know, try and steal some farm from the jungle. You always want to look to do something. You don't just want to be standing here between the proxy waves. So, but the problem is, Twisted Fate's pushing this Zed up pretty well. He does have a kill on him. And, well, he's a bit low on farm though. But yeah, he's pushing him in quite well. So I can't really do anything. Zed, very slippery to gank, so... I sort of just have to stand here and do nothing. It's really unfortunate, but there's no jungle camps up. Stealing the blue is a very good thing to do when you're in this position, proxying on this side. Stealing the red, not so much. You can still do it, but eh. So, right here. Look where this Cho'Gath is. Why on earth are you up here? No wards. No wards anywhere. And he's standing all the way up here. This is very silly. Once again, he could be doing the exact same thing if he was just standing right here. Getting the exact same amount of CS, sustaining the exact same. But no, for some reason, he wants to be here. Right in front of our tower. There's no reason for that, and we're going to exploit that. So Rek'Sai is going to ping him out. I'm like, yes, I want to do this. I'm going to move up. Twisted Fate is also going to make a move down there. So yeah, basically, him being silly right here, and deciding that he's going to stand in the middle of the way farming, is going to get him killed here. So... Rek'Sai is going to go in with red buff. Twisted Fate's going to go in. Now, me here... how do I slow this down? Okay. Yeah, me, I'm just going to drop my W. I expect them to kill him before I get there, so I just wanted to drop my W for the assist. But I'm actually just straight up able to get the kill, which is very, very good for me. I will take that, absolutely. So yeah, his stupidity there, just getting him killed, but... You always have to look to exploit mistakes, okay? Like, exploiting mistakes is how you get ahead. There's no team out there that makes no mistakes. And finding those mistakes, exploiting them hard, is how you win. Even Faker makes plenty of mistakes, and his opponents exploit them to win. So that's all this game is, pretty much. Getting ahead. So, simple mistake there, gets him killed. But a stupid mistake. I mean, especially against a Twisted Fate, that's just not a smart thing to do. But whatever. I believe bot lane just got a... Who got some kills? I think it was bot lane. I just want to see where these kills came from, actually. Okay, so Rek'Sai and Twisted Fate went back mid and just killed Zed. Let's have a look here. What was he actually doing? Okay. So, yeah, he for some reason decided to push this. So, Rek'Sai and Twisted Fate had just ganked top lane. Cho'Gath was not really a threat, so they didn't take much damage. And Zed decides he's going to push for some reason. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. I mean, sure, I can understand in theory, like, you want to kill the Twisted Fate, but you gotta know Rek'Sai's nearby there. But okay, whatever. Here, I'm just gonna proxy another wave, and I'm going to go home very soon. This could be risky, generally, because... You know, I could get ganked by the jungler, but I'm at full HP, and it's Shyvana. I'm not really scared of it. She can't kill me 1v1. So I just grab another wave. He loses some more CS to the tower. Well, he's going to get back in time, but that's the idea in theory. And so now, my item build here, I'm actually going to go back. I rushed Ninja Tabi. Now, the reason why I did this is because, well, first of all, I'm not really scared of Cho'Gath's damage. I'm just straight up not afraid of it. He doesn't do enough, and most of it's true damage anyways. However, what I am worried about is Shyvana is quite an auto-attacker, and late game she can become pretty powerful. And also Twitch. Twitch is really strong right now, and getting Ninja Tabi just for him in most situations is really good. So basically, it's going to help me against all the damage of their team. It's going to help me out against Zed, it's going to help me out against Twitch, and it's going to help me out against Shyvana. Actually, it's not going to help me out against Shyvana because this Shyvana is going AP this game. I don't know why. But, yeah, in theory, like, there's no way I could have known she was going AP at the beginning of the game. I think I built this even before I saw that. But yeah, it's just such a weird thing. I wouldn't even think to check for it. I'll just assume she is going AD, but whatever. So it looks like there might be a gank. Cho'Gath is grabbing this. So I see Cho'Gath doing that. We got him lit up on the ward here, so I'm just going to hard push this in. I want to do that because, you know, the more time he wastes down here doing nothing, the more CS he's going to lose to tower. And it also just gives me another free proxy. No one to stop me. I know he's going to run back through the tri-bush. I don't see him. There's no wards here, but I know he's going to do that. It's the fastest way to get back to lane. So I'm just going to harass him a bit while he does that. I take a bunch of damage too, but that's alright. I've got my potions. Yeah, I've still got my potions. He has no potions. And I've got my Spellvamp Quints as well. Yeah, by the way, Rune to Masteries this game, the Spellvamp Quints page, so taking Magic Pen Reds, Armor Seals, AP Glyphs, and Spellvamp Quints, and going 12-0-18, taking Courage of the Colossus. So, right here, this is a little interesting scenario to look at. So, I was late to this. If we go back, I wasn't paying attention here. This was my fault for not paying attention. So, there's going to be a scuffle. I'm proxying, so I'm in a prime position to make a teleport play right here. There's creeps here for me to teleport to. There's a ward here. I'm in a good position. So, ideally what should happen here is right here, if I was paying attention to bot lane. Teleport in right now. Teleport in right now. Easy teleport gank. Nothing to stop me here. Nothing to stop me. I've got a ward here, so if Shyvana is around this area, and she, you know, she can ult me to stop me, I'll see it happening, and she's not, and Cho'Gath is all the way up here. So an easy teleport gank here, but I don't notice it. I'm not paying attention. So they're actually going to end up killing Lulu, which sucks. And I'm going to notice it now, and I'm going to try and teleport in here. But I realize it's not a good idea. It's going to be a 3v2, and so I cancel the TP. Once again, maybe a mistake. I mean, you're going to see why. I think I should have teleported in, but I probably should have not gone for the engage. I don't know, it's complicated. That was a really annoying situation that could have just been remedied by me actually paying attention in the first place, so I misplay there. But Rek'Sai is going to be... Rek'Sai's in this area now. Okay, now Cho'Gath still has his TP up, and Rek'Sai here is here. Rek'Sai wants to go for a gank. Zed is still in the mid lane, we can see him. We don't know where Shyvana is. I'm still in a proxy position right here. So... you know, there's a lot of eyes on this bot lane right now. I'm now paying attention to the bot lane when I see this happening, and Rek'Sai there. Rek'Sai is going to go in here. They need to go for the Soraka first. That is very, very important. Now, seeing this situation right here, Zed is pushing this in. I am assuming that after pushing this in, Zed is going to want to roam bot. So I'm going to start moving down here now. And indeed, I'm correct. Twisted Fate pops his ult. I see Zed moving down, and I also see Cho'Gath teleporting. So I'm like, right, I need to be down there right now. So I'm going to run down to help my team in this fight. So this is going to be an actual 5v5 in the bot lane. Yep. This is going to be a complete clown fiesta at 11 minutes. So I know that Zed is coming. I know he's slightly ahead of me. I don't have any vision of him, but I know he's here. You know, just because he's not on the map, I can know where he's going. So Zed is going to pop up here. Now, this position right here. This fight is the whole reason why I wanted to do this game in the replay client. Look at this situation. So it's a full-on 5v5 Clown Fiesta in the bot lane, okay? I'm in literally the best position that I can be in right now. Singed, he doesn't, like, yeah, he's all about running at people. But if there's any sort of CC that can stop him, he sucks. So getting a flank with Singed, where if the enemy wants to run away, they either have to run through you or into your team and the tower, is very, very good. So, taking a look at the situation here. First thing, Twitch is very low. But there's a Soraka over here. You might think, okay, I'm going to run in, who am I going to go for? Twitch. Twitch is fucking less than half HP. One fling, Scarlet or attack, poison, he'll probably die. But Soraka will heal his ass up, and that's not good. My team is also quite low here. Vayne quite low, Rek'Sai quite low. Twisted Fate and Lulu are a little bit chunked out, but not too bad. 3 people on the enemy team, though, full HP. Cho'Gath, you know, 2/3. Twitch is sort of low. But these two can go in. Twitch and Shyvana especially can go in. Does Shyvana have her ult up? I mean, hold on. I have to go back a little bit to actually check, because replay client is gay. And I think it just crashed. So, okay, I'm back. Thanks, Riot. But yeah, so where was I? I lost my fucking train of thought. So yeah, basically what I'm looking at here is my team's quite low. They're chunked out. Enemy team has full HP. They're probably going to want to try and dive this. But hello, Singed. No vision here. No vision here. Now, I knew this in the game that they had no vision, because if they had vision, they would have backed off. So, what's going to happen here? Well, first of all, let's take this in half speed. So, I'm going to come in. I pop Ghost, and I'm going to pop ult once I get into the fight. The enemy team is going for the tower, going for the dive. I'm going to go straight for the Soraka. Pop the goo behind her, fling her into it. Perfect goo flip. Killing the Soraka means that she cannot kite back with her team and heal them up. So going for her first is very, very smart. Singe shits all over Soraka. You just sit on her in team fights and she can't do anything. She takes too much damage from you and she needs to take damage to heal. So now I'm just going to keep chasing after this Twitch. No Soraka to heal him now. He's low. I catch up to him. One fling takes him down. And I don't bother going for the Cho'Gath. He's way too far close to my team. I don't know why he flashed there. No point there. He was going to die anyways. I chase down Shyvana past the tower. We kill her. We ace them. And we grab the tower. 5-0. And that basically seals our victory. Like, that's very hard for them to come back from. Then again, this is plat, so anything is possible. But let's watch that again. So, once again, I'm going to come in. I'm going to go straight for the Soraka. Okay? There is nothing she can do. Goo flip into poison. I get a giant courage shield. I don't really use it, but because I wanted to make sure that Soraka died, but I get it anyways for what it's worth. And then I just go straight for the Twitch, fling him. He dies. Grab another kill. And I'm just going to chase down the Shyvana because this Cho'Gath is going to die anyways. He could have flashed twice there and it would have mattered. A bad flash by him, no need. Even if he managed to get away from my team, I would have been here to meet him. So, yeah. Basically just a really good flank on the bot lane. Recognizing when to come down from over here. Because I know Zed's moving down. He's just pushed in the wave. There's action bot lane. Where else is that Zed going to go? He's going to go down here. If he's not hitting the tower, he's going to be down here. So I'm going to follow him. I have to run all the way from my proxy position to do so. But I do it. And look at this fucking beautiful synchronized recall. Oh, no, no. Oh, you fucking... No. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I want to see this. Show me this. Show me this. There we go. Look at that. Look at that fucking swag right there. Oh, Lulu, fucking disappointing. But yeah, very, very good. Now, look how long we're waiting in base here. Well, we all got so many items from this. So yeah, get my early Rylai's. Very, very nice. Rylai's at 12 minutes is very, very good. So grab that Rylai's, building into an amp tone, going straight into Leandry's. 8-stack Darkseal, looking very good right now. Just in great shape. This Cho'Gath, for some reason now, is going into... So, he made the smart move early on by going MR. He made the smart move early on by getting some MR to build into Merc Treads. Okay, smart move. You're up against Twisted Fate, very nice, gives you some MR in lane against Singed. However, he is rushing a bloody Frozen Heart, or whatever this, yeah. He's got a Glacial Shroud, which is not something you should really have. I mean, yeah, sure, you know, Vayne and... I mean... Singed and Twisted Fate, it's a really difficult game for him to build into. I can sort of understand. But here, Rek'Sai wants to go in. You see here, I'm pinging my ult cooldown. I knew she wanted to come in, she was pinging it. I'm pinging my ult cooldown. I don't really want to tower dive without my ult. But this creep wave is just getting smaller by the minute, so we have to go for it. So I'm going to go in. It's going to come up now, though. I wish that I was tanking the tower. But, yeah, whatever. Rek'Sai does it. She's going to go untargetable there, so I end up tanking it. But yeah, I didn't want her to tank it because it could be dangerous with Cho'Gath Devour. But it ends up being perfectly fine. My ult does come up to tank the tower shots a little bit there. And what's over here? Just Zed. That's fine. I'm going to take this tower. Cho'Gath is dead. No threat. I'm also... Wow, I'm very far ahead of him. 3 kills, 3 assists, and 40 creeps ahead of him. That guy's in a bad way right now. That's very, very unfortunate for him. Team is also doing very well. Rek'Sai, obviously, kill up here. Myself, quite a few kills. Gonna look to grab this blue buff here, because no one can really stop me. Goofling the blue buff. No real need to, just for the swag, because I feel like it. And just gonna grab it over here. Do it as far away as possible over here, so someone walking past doesn't see it. And just grab a free blue buff. Not really as useful this stage in the game. With Singe, if you can get a blue buff, like, really early on, like 2 or 3 minutes in, from well, not, you know, like 3 or 4 minutes in from killing the jungler if they come gank. It's really good. It gives you so much early pressure. Now, not really as useful, but still good to have. Gotta go back, pick up my Haunting guys, and 9-stack Dark Seal. Never underestimate the power of your Dark Seal, by the way. This 9-stack Dark Seal right now is basically a blasting one that busts my potions. So keep that in mind. That's what, 42, that's 42 AP. That's insane. That's a lot of damage. So, yeah, don't underestimate it, but never build it into Medjai's. Never, on Singed, build Dark Seal into Medjai's. Don't. I will come for you, I will find you. You can always die on Singe, and when you do, it doesn't matter how many, it's devastating. Don't do it. So, nothing much happening up here. Just farming this wave, pushing it out. I'm keeping an eye on the map. This tower is down. There's no real need for me to stay in top lane anymore. I want to push this wave, and then I want to look to do something. I want to look to make myself useful. I'm not doing anything up here. I can't really push down the tower. I'm Singed. I can push waves. I can't push towers. However, here, Cho'Gath decides to come for me. And I look at this Cho'Gath's items. I'm like, okay, he has Merc Treads. Okay, yeah, that's cool. He has some MR. He has 66 MR. I have a Haunting, guys. And I have... How much? I have 153 AP. If I pop my ult, I'm going to have even more. He has so little MR. He has 50 MR now with my Haunting guys taking 15 off. I can fight him here. Easily. My ult's up, so I can go from under tower. I'm going to do it. I got to Rylai's to slow him. So I'm going to back off. I'm not going to go straight out. I'm waiting for my fling cooldown here. And now it's going to come back up. I pop my ult. I tower dive him. He's going to die. Quite simply there. He just doesn't have MR. He needed to build more early MR. And Shyvana is going to try and fight me here. AP Shyvana. I mean, that's quite a bit of damage, surprisingly, but, I mean, with my ult's still running, so I want to take this fight. She's squishy, so another easy kill on her. And what's going on over here? I think my team, yeah, Zed went for a tower dive, I think, and my team killed him. So, yeah, just very, very good. 2 for 1 in the top lane, took both of them out. Now I'm going to push down this tower, because there's no one to stop me. I might as well. Sure, one of these guys can come down, but it doesn't really matter. So, me taking out 2 people means we get damage on this tower. We take the mid lane tower. Dragon's up, we can probably get Dragon as well. I'm pretty sure that's what my team's going to do after this, or they might just grab this tower first. But the point is, it just allows us to do so much. All this pressure I'm creating top lane allows us to do so much. And it's all just by exploiting this guy's mistakes. Knowing that I can fight him here because he doesn't have MR. See... Got like early righteous glory, like you need more tank stats. I would go MR, honestly. Because Singe and fucking Twisted Fate we're destroying him. But going for a righteous glory, like, it's not gonna, yeah, you're gonna run in and then you're gonna die. You're not Singe, you don't have your ult, which can give you a bunch of defensive stats to keep you alive. You're Cho'Gath, you can't do that. You just get health, you need resistances. You get health from your ult. You need resistances to back that up. Singe gets health from Rylai's Andries, and he has resistances from his ult to back that up. So keep that in mind when you're playing tanks other than Singed. You need those armor and MR items. You don't need them as much on Singe because of your ult. Okay, no, here I want to point this out, because this is actually really good by me. I'm not toot my own horn, but I actually played this better than I would expect to in many situations, so... This situation here, we're trying to sort of go for the tower, but we're not going to get it. I see Zed here. I'm pretty low, I want to back out. Vayne is also pretty low. So, yeah, we ping him out. I'm going to back off. Now, I know that if I'm near here, Zed's... I start recalling here, because I think that Zed backs off, but no, he's going to come for me. So I'm going to stop recalling here, because I'm going to see him moving forward. So I'm going to stop, I'm going to move forward, and then what I'm going to do is... So Zed... I see Zed coming. I see him pop Ghostblade. I know he wants to engage. If he pops Ghostblade, he wants to engage. So I'm thinking, what's he going to do? He's probably going to, like, run over here and then try and get a shadow down. So I'm going to put my W right here. Right there. And now, yeah, he puts the shadow down. But his ult's up. He can go in on me. Except he can't, because he's grounded. So, because he's grounded, he can't go to that shadow. Twisted Fate gold cards him. He takes a bunch of damage, and we just walk away. So yeah, smart use of the grounding right there. The grounding is so fucking good. It's so sexy. I love it so much. Singe needed that so badly, and I'm so good. I'm so happy it's there. I'm just sad that the goo only lasts for 3 seconds instead of 5 because it makes goo flips a lot harder to perform. Oh well. Leandry's completed. So Rylai's Leandry's with a 10-stack Dark Seal. That gives me 211 AP with my runes and masteries. Just, yes, I do so much damage. Now, don't overestimate yourself. You still can't really fight without your ultimate up. But, I mean, it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. So here, have I got TP up? Let's have a look. Yes, I have TP up, so I'm perfectly... I know my team's fighting down here, but I'm perfectly comfortable being up here because my TP is up. I want to try and pressure this tower. I know that if my team's fighting bot, it means the enemy team's probably going to want to go down there. It looks like they are. So I'm going to look to push down this top lane tower. Twist of Fate's going to come in. Yeah, take out the Soraka. And here, you know, Peaceful Farmer Singed. Just wants to push down ways. But I am keeping an eye. While I'm hitting this tower, I've got my eyes down here. I'm looking to see, do I want to TP in? Do I want to TP in? Do I want to TP in? The only reason I'm up here right now is because I have my teleport up. If my teleport wasn't up, I would be down here with my team. But it's up, so I'm up here pushing down a tower. This is why teleport is the most powerful summoner spell in the game. Good old Cho'Gath. He's got a bit more MR now. Looks like, you know, he's gotten with the program, but once again, he tries to fight me for some reason. I have Rylai's Leandry's. No! That's quite a bit of damage to me. That's quite a bit of damage to me. If I didn't have my ult there, I would have died. My ult gave me the resistances I needed against the tower shots and Twitch's damage to survive there. If I didn't have that, I would have died. So that's why your ult is very, very important on Singe when you go Rylai's Leandry's. Which, by the way, was the build I decided to go this game because I'm very far ahead. With my ult up, I can destroy this entire team. I'm not scared at all. If they had like 380 carries or something, maybe I'd go Thorn now. I had that happen in a game recently. No, that would have been a game I haven't uploaded yet. The first Beekeeper Singe game. Just see like the last video I did. Yeah, that one I went Thorn out second because they had 380 carries. But this one, nah, just Rylai's Leandry's. Destroys Shyvana. Well, yeah, destroys both of these two because they get a lot of health. Shyvana and Cho'Gath. This combo wrecks them. It's insane. And also just does a lot of damage to the squishies. So, team is getting Dragon. I believe that is... Oh, the first Cloud Drake. Okay. We actually... I got 3 Cloud Drakes in one game today as Singed, which was hilarious. But yeah, I've still got my teleport up, so I'm going to run back top lane and push that in. My team is pushing mid lane. Lulu gets caught out, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry if I'm not, like, focusing as much on me. I'm just farming, you know? But I'm explaining to you my thought process here. So, yeah, I'm pushing this in. I've got my teleport up. I'm good to go. Ideally, I want my team to push mid, but they're not really in position. Vayne just came back up. Lulu's dead. We're going to go for this blue buff. We don't see Cho'Gath doing it. We don't have vision. And it's actually... Hold on. Let me show you... This might look weird, but let me show you this. So, if you look at the Fog of War from our perspective, okay, Cho'Gath is doing the blue in the bush, which is smart. So we're both like, oh, the blue might be up. Let's go check it. So we're both gonna head down here. Okay, Rek'Sai does that, doesn't hit anything. So we assume, okay, no blue buff. That's fine. Let's go do some other things. And then Cho'Gath suddenly appears, and I'm like, okay, let's go for Cho'Gath now. Drop the W. Gonna go for him. Fling him there, and unfortunately, he is going to get over the wall. Now, here's the thing, what I'm saying, where I don't like the fact that the duration of the W had been nerfed in order to give it grounding, because this would have been a kill. This would have been a kill if my W lasted 5 seconds instead of 3, because that right there would have been a goof flip. But it wasn't, so he's going to be able to flash over the wall. Unfortunate, but whatever. I mean, the grounding is still better. I'll take it. So... this situation right here. Hopefully, Twisted Fate is moving bot, which is fine. Twisted Fate has his ultimate. He can very easily get into a fight. I'm hoping my team pushes mid. We can all just... Well, no, we don't want to push mid. We want to push something down. I think I want my team to go bot here. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm just staying with my team. Close by here. Don't really want to go for anything here. That will be a bit scary. So I'm with my team in the top lane here. What are we going to do? Sort of hulling around, not doing anything. Twisted Fate is pushing. Okay? So right here. I see the Twitch stealthing up. Because I see the Twitch stealthing up, I'm like, okay. He can either run this way to go for the Lulu, or he can run back into base. Now, running back into base would be the smart thing to do. But he runs towards Lulu. So I immediately pop ult. I immediately pop ult, and I just run towards him. Rek'Sai jumps over the ball, very nice. Now, in this fight, I'm not even going to go for the Twitch. I'm going to go straight for the Soraka. Look how hard I'm just trying to get the Soraka. I'm running straight for it. I didn't go for the Twitch. I'm going for her. Because in a team fight, Soraka is always the focus. And Singe is so fucking good at doing that. Literally, let's say there's like a 5v5 team fight in the mid lane right here, okay? They've got like a Soraka in the back here. They've got, you know, tanks. They've got like mid laner, DPS. And you're here and you're Singe. Let's say, you know, you're Malphite jungle engages, okay? Ult and Ghost, pop Ult and Ghost on Singe, run past everybody because you're running past heaps of people. You're going to stack you're going to get like 4 or 5 stacks of your passive and run straight for the Soraka in the back. Just jump on top of her, fling her away from the team, stay on top of her, auto-attack her, just do a bunch of damage to her so she can't heal up her team, and you'll win that fight easily. But yeah, that's a hypothetical. Not really a good example of it in this game, apart from... Well, no, there was a good example of it. The team fight down here was a great example of it. But yeah, like, always focus on Soraka if you're playing Singed. She's just a priority target every team fight. I recommend playing a bit of Soraka. That's what I've been doing recently. I'm trying to pick her up if I ever get support. It will teach you her weaknesses. Because she's not brain dead like she was before. So yeah, that's going to be an end to this game. So once again, this fight, the whole thing that kicked this fight off and made it really go well was just the glorious flank in the bottom lane that ended up getting us 5 kills for nothing and just won us the game super hard. So that's going to be the end of the game. But let's go check that fight down here one more time. So yeah, once again, this fight right here, go in, go straight for the Soraka, 5v5 in bot lane, enemy team. The sound seems to be bugged, but you get the idea. Straight for the Soraka, kill her, she cannot heal anybody, and just chase the rest of the enemy team down. Don't even have Rylai's here, but have a blasting wand and a bunch of damage, and a dream. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was actually quite a fun game to play. I go 6-0-4 on Singed. I make a really good move that basically just doesn't guarantee us the win, but it makes it just so easy for us to win the game. And in the end... yeah, there it is. The sound is all bugged up, but whatever. There goes the Nexus. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Jimso. Consider supporting me on Patreon if you like my work. But apart from that, thank you all for watching. Take care. I'll see you all next time.